Hey everyone. So it turns out that new unit was actually Captain America. I'll throw up the thing on screen right now what they had on Discord. It was like a who's that Pokemon kind of thing. And I thought it was Super Skrull just based on like the shoulder pads, because I don't remember Captain America ever having shoulder pads on any of his costumes. I was convinced it was Super Skrull or somebody else, but it turns out it was actually Captain America. So I don't think I have. If I go to converter, I might have enough to pull. We're gonna check out his skills, and we'll do the hero trial since I'm not gonna be able to get him in a pull. I have enough for 1 key here and 2 keys here, so enough for 5 pull. That's not gonna be enough. So, and I want to save my gems for when like a must-have character comes out, because in my opinion he's not a must-have character. I've checked out his skills and all that before, and just he's not enough. He's kind of a jack of all trades, master of none, in my opinion. I see a lot of people are using him, having good results with them, but I feel like you could save your keys and your gems for a better character coming in the future, because we're supposedly going to have a Fantastic Four banner. So the Thing would obviously be a defender. Susan Storm would be a like a support. What are they called? Come here. A controller. That's it. A controller. As you see, I am behind. Long story short, I just didn't get around to getting my rerolls done in time, so I am still only on day 3, but I'm almost level 30 on day 3, so it's not bad. I'm trying to catch up. Holy pop-ups. So coming back to the banner, sorry about the tangent. Susan Storm would be a controller, and then Mr. Fantastic and Johnny Storm would be some straight up damage dealers. I'm assuming one would be blue, one would be yellow damage types. So we'll check out his stuff here. His ultimate is a buff, only 200 energy. Choose one of the following effects to activate. Switch to offensive stance and gain 3 mana, or switch to defensive stance and grant allies a shield. Based on what I saw, the shield is not very good at all. Switch to offensive stance, gain 3 mana. Getting 3 mana is not nearly enough of a good effect, like a boon from an ultimate. Like serious, it's like what, like if you're playing on double speed, that's what, like 5 seconds for 3 mana, 6 seconds, something like that. So in my mind, that's not a good ultimate. It can help you, like, so you can put some more strategy into it based on that, getting an extra 3 mana, because then based on your other cards you can have more heals, more damage, stuff like that. So I can see it helping there, but it's not enough of a good effect on an ultimate in my mind. Anyway, this one seems pretty good. Throw a shield that bounces between enemies up to 4 times, dealing physical damage, gain additional effects based on the current stance. So offensive stance makes allies prioritize attacking the selected target enemy for 6 seconds. That is good. And that also kind of suits Captain America. Like he's like the tactician, the leader of the team. So getting him to point out a target to attack is pretty cool. And defensive stance taunts all enemies for 6 seconds. That's probably not that great. So assemble creates a magic circle in the target area based on the current stance. Magic circle lasts for 10 seconds. Offensive stance increases the attack of allies within the magic circle. Defensive stance reduces the damage taken by allies in the magic circle. So this one, if you're in defensive stance, taunts all enemies, they're all going to attack you. He doesn't have a self heal or a self shield like armor or the Hulk even would, like for easy to get characters. Is it armor that has a shield? Or am I confusing him with Juggernaut? Juggernaut, I know self shields. I thought armor did too. Hulk self heals. This guy doesn't do either of those, but he wants to taunt enemies to attack himself. Like, that's not great. Just having a bit of damage reduction isn't gonna do it either. So I don't know, it seems a little subpar anyway. Let's check out his talents here. At the start of the battle, enters offensive stance, uses the best defense to switch between offensive stance and defensive stance. So he does get an attack increase with defensive stance, pretty substantial defense increase with defensive stance as well. Close combat, 51% of Captain America's attack is physical damage. For defense, when using a shield strike on offensive stance, gain a shield equal. Okay, so he does have shields. Okay, so that kind of helps out a lot. But still, taunting, I don't know. I don't see it working out too well. While the magic circle of assemble, shield strike deals 50% more damage. Although that won't give extra shields because it's based off his max HP, and every 1000 max HP attack increases by 15. Same with defense, increases attack. Check out his Soul Saga, and then we'll check out the hero trial after that. So Heart 1, increases the time of the magic circle. Heart 2 increases HP. Heart 3, after using a skill or ultimate move, the next basic attack deals 500% more damage. That's kind of weird. Gains 100 ultimate energy at the start of battle. It's okay. Defense increases by 15%. It's okay. Mind 3 increases energy generation of allies in the magic circle of assemble by 20%. That's good. And Soul. Other allies can be affected by expert tactician. So they can get a pretty substantial attack increase, but would that give more damage than just having another dedicated damage dealer? Because he can pull enemies, shield himself a little bit. It all depends how often that card comes up, right? So he buffs enemies, he deals extra damage, and he shields himself a little bit and taunts. Like, he does too much. He does something of everything, but nothing like really good. Now keep in mind, these are just my thoughts without having used him. So when I played the beta, I think I played one of the earlier couple betas. He wasn't in there. I got up to like level 50, like 45 or 50 in the beta. This was several months ago though, so it's been a while. But he wasn't in there for sure. So we got the buff here. Throw that buff down, and then we got his shield bash attack. So it'll bounce between 4 of them. 3,000 damage. He's level 50 though. I'll buff up Black Knight there. Got his offensive buff, but we don't have any of his attacks there. So I'm gonna throw down a buff here, and I'm gonna play on 2x. We don't have any Captain America attacks. I just want to get some more energy. So we'll throw down the buff here. We'll choose offensive. And then we'll throw down his buff again. Give me the shield. Nope. Throw down Moon Knight's buff. I want to see how much damage the shield can do with all these buffs stacked up on it. We'll pick that one. That wasn't much more than first time, was it? I don't think it was. I had a crap ton of buffs on the too. Anyway, oh no, Moon Knight died. I'm not paying enough attention with the ultimates. My mic's covering up the ultimates, so we're gonna throw out defensive now because we're getting our asses handed to us. Another shield. Okay, so we did 2,000 there with all those buffs stacked up. We only did 2,900, so it wasn't a substantial increase. So see, this is where himself applying that shield would be good. Don't know why it's not doing that right now. I assumed with the trial they would have had that leveled up, but see, like, so this. It's a pretty good example. We're both low health, the enemy is low health, and ultimate should be able to just completely turn the tide, right? But instead, we just got a bit of a buff. If that was anybody else's ultimate, we would have most likely just won right there. So, I don't know, it just seems not great. Oh, there's a little bit of a shield. Black Knight has a good shield, so I gotta read that again, see what it's based off of, because it gave Black Knight, is it Black Knight or Dark Knight? It's one of them. Black Knight. Gave him quite a bit more shield than I did Captain America. So this was what gave the shield, right? Because it was in defensive stance. Reduces damage taken, or was it just the buff gave it, right? Yeah, the buff did. So that doesn't tell me what it's based on though. So Captain America had way less of a shield than Black Knight did. Anyway, so I'm skipping him. I'm not going to spend any money on him. I need a good tank, but I want somebody who can just soak up some damage, like Juggernaut, give himself all those shields. It looks like Cap can give himself a decent amount of shields, but I don't know when that thing unlocked. What am I even doing here? I'm trying to go to something else, and these pop-ups, and I'm misclicking. So I've been using Hulk, because I can use Hulk or armor, or isn't there another one in here? I think Angela. Yeah, I could use Angela too, but Hulk or armor, I think, are the better choice for the 2 stars. So I'm getting armor up just so I can have a choice, because Hulk deals special damage and she deals concussive damage. So I kind of want to have like a special team and a concussive team. So I've got special Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Emma Frost, and then concussive is Dino Girl, Misty Knight, and armor. So that's my thoughts going forward. If anybody's interested, I can make a beginner's guide. I wrote down a ton of information when I played the first beta, so I can go scour through all of that and cobble together a guide. Oh, and we also have the Bifrost Brawl. I forgot to mention that. Good thing that popped up there. So this is like a new PvP thing. So you can choose a stronghold buff, which will buff your whole team. I've already chosen mine. So each debuff on a character that takes 60% more damage. Dino Girl's got a debuff, Hulk's got a debuff, so I'm laying on some debuffs, and Scarlet Witch is just smashing them down. So that was my thought process on that. I almost burped when I was talking there. So yeah, we just go through fights. It's all auto. You can't pick and choose what skills to use. I'll do a fight. I don't think I'll win this one. They're several levels higher than me, and that matters more when you're lower leveled. So we'll see how this goes. Sets the mana for all skills to be 3, which is interesting. So we've got 2 Scarlet Witches. They got an armor, and who else is that? Thor. So it looks like we might be able to pull this off. Hulk is healing, taking out armor. Oh, wasted that special, that ultimate on her. She was gonna die regardless. 2v2 now. Well, 3v2, got my little dino buddy there. Nice. That dino's so good, that stun. That's like an AoE tail swipe, does decent damage and stuns. Hulk has an attack that stuns. So these guys both deal debuffs, they both deal stuns, and Scarlet Witch is there just for damage. See how much she even did. Not even as much as Dino Girl there. I guess that is her and her dinosaur attacking at the same time though. So but yeah, and then you will level up this and you will get some more rewards. So we got 20k gold for reaching Scout. I haven't even done this really, so I should do some fights here. We do have some dream gems there, some rare Merlin stones used to evolve your heroes 3 stars. Got an artifact box, random epic artifact. We got some epic Merlin stones. We even got some legendary Merlin stones. Evolved heroes to 5 stars. And then what are those? Dream cores used to enhance talents. Okay. So yeah, we got 2 weeks to do it and get 5 a day, I believe. Can you buy more? Cannot buy more. We get 5 a day. You get 5 refreshes a day too. So if the teams are too hard, like I don't think I'll be able to beat these guys, so I can just refresh. Probably could beat these guys. Every time you rank up, you will unlock a random stronghold buff as well. So after using dash skill, I'm pretty sure Dino Girl's dash skill counts as a dash ultimate, so she'll do another 100% damage. That's probably where I choose dealing more damage than Scarlet Witch. Forgot I had that card. Can check out your previous fights here. I've beaten everybody, and a leaderboard. So yeah, let me know how far you've placed in the Bifrost Brawl and whether or not you're summoning for Captain America. Like I said, I'm gonna wait until somebody that looks like I need to pull them comes around. And that's pretty much it for today. I'll catch you next time. See ya.